Hey, what's going on? It's me, Joe Schmo, and I have been absolutely caught up in the Ace Family drama. If you're not familiar, the Ace Family is a family YouTube channel that is huge, ginormous, big channel, tons of subscribers, and they've had their run of controversies. I have been following their drama since Diesel Patches covered it on his channel, and Dad went out for milk and never came home. It's been a long time since he's even been in the commentary community actively. So yeah, I've been pretty invested in this, and there's been some recent things going on that I just find the whole situation extremely interesting. So hope you can stick around. I'm gonna cover the things that I found most interesting. I'm not gonna cover everything because those are the things that I remember off the top of my head, and I can just lay them out for you real quick. So first thing I remember coming up here was Austin McBroom was gonna collaborate with with another creator that was making bandanas and selling them out of like a truck. He had this truck, some sort of food truck, and he revamped it and made it into like a place. He was driving around selling bandanas. Austin McBroom contacted him, reached out for a collab, and after going back and forth, working with them, went radio silent. A little bit time goes by, and Austin McBroom pops up with his own truck and his own bandanas. Totally screwed the guy over. Bad shit. Bad dude. Piece of garbage dude. Piece of garbage name. Austin McBroom. What a stupid name. That was when I started following this family through the eyes of content creators on this website. Next big thing was he started doing charity events. Most recently, the Gold Glove boxing event, where he would have content creators come out and participate in sporting events. And recently, he had this boxing event, this big money YouTuber who they were very, very, very self-conscious about their social position. Okay, they want you to think they have money, and they did have money, but we'll get to that. So nobody got paid. Nobody got paid. To this day, I don't think anyone's gotten paid from this event. And that combined with accusations that they were going to lose their house due to a foreclosure made people, let the cat out of the bag. I'm not even going to act like it's up for debate. They're broke. And maybe broke just means less money than they had. But at this point in time, they were probably in debt. Okay, they are probably in debt in this point of time if they were unable to pay for the house. Okay, let's just assume that. I'm going to make an assumption and say they were in debt. Okay, I'm trying to tell you that they're broke. They lied about this and lied about this and lied about this and continued to reassure everyone our home is not. There's nothing wrong with our home. Nothing is going wrong. Okay, everything is fine. It became public record that their house was foreclosed on. Lost the house. They be lying. And now recently, well, yesterday I think it was, they put out a video explaining what happened to their home, which was put on the trending page on YouTube, which is just fantastic. And they lied again. Just dumb lies. And this was covered extremely well on the H3 podcast, where they actually had a contractor come on and debunk everything that Austin McBroom's wife really was the most outspoken here. Catherine McBroom. Why would you take his last name? You should have taken the girl's. Is that even the real name? McBroom? Is it for his hair? Whenever I've heard McBroom, I've always looked at this dude's hair, and I've just assumed that that's what it's in reference to. His stupid hairstyle. This motherfucker wanted to have a nice hairline so badly that he went out and got two of them. Okay, but anyway, video on all of this was over an hour, and it was an hour of absolute bullshit. The house was not up to code. It was very clear they were living in terrible conditions, claiming to, and this is the biggest thing that stuck out to me on top of many other lies, such as every time that they flushed the toilet, water would come in through the sink, water would come in through the roof. They tried to pass it off as if this was a financial decision because they'd gotten screwed on building the house, and now they were trying to recover their losses. But if you actually listen and put on your thinking cap for a fucking second, you can very easily realize that they're just full of shit. There's just inconsistencies in the story that were pointed out very well in the podcast. I suggest you watch it if any of this interests you. Austin had to start drinking in like the middle of it. He's like, I gotta get a drink. Fucking degenerate, dude. Yeah, and then she just made excuse after excuse. Our pool's bad, and they even tried to wrap other crap into it. There was another controversy where Austin McBroom got into his pool with his jet ski and flooded out his neighbor's yard. They tried to blame that on the poor construction of the house, the pool. Not the jet ski that was in it. The construction of the pool is the problem. They then said they didn't have hot water. But they didn't have hot water because they didn't have gas, but they also had a gas leak in the house that almost killed them all. Austin couldn't remember whether he was there or not for half of these things. It's just incredible. Austin McBroom is what happens when that kid that you went to high school with, that has all brand new clothing, good fragrance, just really showing his threads off, gets picked up by his mom in the 96 Honda Civic, and then gets in and says, yo mom, let's go take that paycheck, we gotta go get me my new J's that just launched. It's when that guy gets far more opportunity than he ever deserved, way more chances than he ever deserved. And now I'm curious, and I think a lot of people are curious, as I hope they are from the title of my video, that where are they living is what I want to know. I think a lot of people want to know, because that's really going to show where they're really at, right, financially. They clearly don't have as much money as they would like you to think, because they lost their house. It was foreclosed on. That is factual. That is a fact. It is public record. Their house was foreclosed on. They had a million excuses. They got some sketchy loan to try to save the house. Yeah, there's plenty of videos that cover this much better. I just wanted to share the highlights, in my opinion, to you guys, because I just found it so interesting. I also wanted to express how much of a piece of shit I think Austin McBroom is, and his double hairline. I think people are redeemable, and I hope these people realize how bad they are as humans. At one point, they're like, oh, you guys don't understand how bad it was. We had to go to the laundromat. Oh, no, you had to go to the fucking laundromat? Like, you couldn't settle on a normal house in the hills. You had to get, like, a double mansion. And now you're going to fucking sit here and complain that you had to go to the fucking laundromat for 3 years. For 3 years, you were living in this fucking house. And nothing got fixed. Get the fuck out of here. You're fucking so full of shit. But yeah, it's been me, Joe Schmo. If you like my little rant videos that I've been doing lately, hit that fucking subscribe button. Fucking smash it, dude. Hit the like button, because the dislike button doesn't work anymore. And yeah, that's it.